Ciderfest in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this is Jeopardy! Now introducing today's contestants. First, ladies and gentlemen, meet Ryan. Our second player today, ladies and gentlemen, is Forrest. And our third player, please welcome Bob E1. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, me. Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hello. I'm glad to see some familiar faces in the audience, and some of you came to Pointless earlier today, where I was Dan's pointless friend. So welcome to Jeopardy, my first official game show here at Ponyville Ciderfest. I am happy to be back among you guys. So much fun. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun here. I've made the categories especially fun, so feel free to laugh, but please do not help our contestants. They need all the help they can get, but not from you. All right, so, yeah, you guys ready to play Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Yes,
all
we
right.
are.
Are you guys ready to play Jeopardy? Woo! All right, let's set the board in motion. And remember, players, there's one daily double in this round, and we're playing in bits. Now, fun thing for the YouTube audience, I usually do anime conventions, so now we begin the Gregos Game Show's drinking game. You take a drink every time I say "gen," because that's what I usually do in this game, and audience, feel free to catch me on it every time I say "gen." But we're playing in bits, and here are our 6 categories for our first round of Jeopardy, and they are fake Season 7 spoilers, a category all about Fluttershy, geography, Pinkie-isms, roll call, notice the spelling, and finally, because of the time of year, we have a category all about Nightmare Night. Now, Ryan, you won the toss before the show, which means you get the first pick of the board. Where would you like to begin?
Geography for 200.
Okay, geography for 200. The answer is, located north of the Crystal Empire, this snowy region is ruled by Prince Rutherford. Forrest.
What is Yakistan?
Is the right answer, and you are on the board. Please select.
Geography for 500.
Geography for 500. The answer is, in Magic Duel, Princess Celestia arrives on the scene with 2 representatives from this region. Forrest.
What is Saddle Arabia?
Saddle Arabia is right for 500 bits, and you are starting to take commanding lead. You like geography? Please select.
Geography for 400.
For 400. The answer is, the Cutie Mark Crusaders and their 3, quote, big sisters go camping here in Sleepless in Ponyville. Bob.
What is the Everfleet Forest?
No. Forrest or Ryan?
What is...
You got to buzz in. There you go, Forrest.
What is Rainbow Falls?
Sorry. Ryan, you want to take a shot?
What is Whitetail Wood?
Nope, sorry, y'all. You got to, you got to buzz in, Ryan.
Oh, I did.
There you go.
I thought I clicked it.
Yeah. All right, so none of you got it, which means we're all in the same place that we were. Now the audience gets a chance at this one. What's the correct response? Go ahead.
Winsome Falls?
What is Winsome Falls? Winsome Falls. All right, Forrest, you've still got it. Please select.
Geography for 300.
Geography 300. The answer is, the annual running of the leaves takes place in these woods. Funny thing is, we heard it in the last response. Great response would have been one of the Whitetail Woods.
Yeah.
So,
You realize that?
Forrest, you want to wrap it up?
Geography for 100.
All right, wrapping it up with this clue. This city's name is a reference to a breed of draft horses. The Weather Factory is located here.
What is Cloudsdale?
What's that?
What is Cloudsdale?
Yeah, that's it right there. I want to make sure I heard what it is. Now you have the board. Please select.
Okay, I would like fake Season 7 spoilers for 100.
Fake Season 7 spoilers for 100. The answer is, a pony based on this presidential candidate runs for mayor and promises to make Bob.
What is Donald Trump?
Right. Please select.
Fake Season 7 spoilers for 200.
The answer is, this Transformers director has been cleared to make a live-action episode. Fluttershy.
Who is Michael Bay?
Michael Bay. That's right. Where would you like to go?
Fake season 7 spoilers for 300.
For 300, the answer is, this pet's internal monologue from season 5 proved popular, so he gets an entire episode, but now he's voiced by Morgan Freeman.
It was Gummy.
Gummy is right. Back on the plus side. We don't want to see that now, don't we? Where to, Bob?
Fake season 7 spoilers for 400.
For 400, the answer is, a scandal rocks Equestria when a pony based on this athlete is accused of deflating buffalo. Tom Brady is right. You want to finish it out?
Let's go ahead.
All
Fake
right.
season 7 spoilers for 500.
The answer is, a pony based on this British actor joins Pinkie Pie solving mysteries, though they argue about who gets to wear the trench coat. Ryan.
Who is Benedict
And
Cumberbatch?
everyone is on the plus side. Good job. Now, how many of those fake 7 season spoilers do we want to be real? Ryan, you have the board. Please select.
Roll call for 100.
All right, looking for the name of the voice actor this time. The answer is Auntie Applesauce, Photo Finish, and Granny Smith. Forrest.
Who is Tabitha St. Germain?
Also Rarity. Good job, and that brings you up to 600 bits. And that brings us to our first commercial break here on Pony Jeopardy. We've been off to a great start. Let's see how this continues right after this. All right, we're doing pretty well so far. Everyone is on the plus side, which is something I always give the bronies credit for. You guys know your stuff, and the audience is having a lot of fun. Let's get to know you guys. So, Bob E1, would you explain that? Is that like a YouTube handle or something?
It's my YouTube handle, my Twitter handle, and I thought of it because my name is Bobby. And I thought Bob E, and I like being number 1, so I was tagged on number 1.
There you go. What sort of things do you have on your YouTube channel?
Fanfic readings and song covers.
Okay, very cool. The audience, YouTube audience, now, Forrest, I understand that you also have something that you're doing at this convention. Is that right?
Yes, I am part of the Winchester Wednesdays podcast, which is a show, part of the Brony Show, BronyShow.net. In my particular podcast, along with the host, Winchester, we read fan fictions live.
All right, so there you go. And apart from Brony stuff, what do you like to get up to in your spare time?
Listen to a lot of music. There's also Netflix and video games. But generally, over the last year, ponies have taken up a large portion of my
Okay,
life.
well there you go. And we chatted earlier, and you hadn't been to the cons that I had gone to earlier, but now you're in the fandom, so hopefully this will be the first of many times that we see you. So
This is my second convention ever, and the second convention this year. My first one was Midwest Brony Fest earlier this year.
So there you go. So Ryan, now I know nothing at all about you, so let's clear that up. Tell us about yourself.
From Wisconsin, probably where I live is probably the most hated city in America right now. Manitowoc, Wisconsin, due to that Making a Murderer documentary. But I've been to conventions all around Wisconsin. I've gone to Ciderfest all 3 years. I've also been to Kitsuna County, Green Bay, which used to be in Appleton.
Right.
Daishokan, been there a few times.
Water park's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I've also, I've gone to Milwaukee 2 times. Last year I was staff. I was running staff for, I was not running staff, I was staff for children's programming.
All right. Which I remember where that was located because I kept pointing people in that direction for where I was going. All right, well, best of luck to you, Ryan. Best of luck to all 3 players. Now, Forrest, you gave me the last correct response, which means you have control of the board. Please select.
Pinkyisms for 300.
Pinkyisms for 300. The answer is to cheese sandwich. So are you in cheese or are you this? Bob.
What is boneless?
Boneless is right. Yes, good. Where's let's go?
Pinkyisms for 100.
For 100, the answer is, when Gilda advises Pinkie that she'll be watching her like a hawk, she responds, why? Can't you watch me like one of these? Forrest?
What is a griffin?
Yep, there you go. Where to?
Pinkyisms for 400.
For 400, the answer is, Regarding Spike, Twilight yells, "Pinkie Pie, stop giving him cake." Pinkie, "I'm not giving him cake, I'm doing this." Ryan.
I'm assaulting him with cake?
Yeah, I'm assaulting him with cake. Yeah, totally different. Where would you like to go?
Let's go a category about Fluttershy for 200.
For 200 bits, the answer is, a complication with one of Twilight's spells turns Fluttershy into one of these, though she never tried to eat ponies. Forrest.
What is Flutterbat?
Bat is the word we wanted there. Good job. Where to?
Pinkiesms for 500.
For 500, the answer is, to Twilight, I have these stashed all over Ponyville in case of these emergencies. What do you got? Yeah, go for it.
Okay, what is ball emergency?
Balls, yes, balls. Balls stashed all over. And the fandom just took one look and went, who else but Pinkie? All right, Forrest, you've still got it. You want to finish that one off?
Yeah, Pinkiesms for 200.
All right, the answer is, milling over whether or not to stop Discord, Pinkie reminds everyone that eternal chaos comes with this, guys. Bob.
What is chocolate rain?
Chocolate rain is what eternal chaos comes with. And that clears that one out. And where would you like to go next? Still a daily double up there somewhere.
A category all about Fluttershy for 100.
For 100, the answer is, the back of the Royal Ball at Canterlot playset shows an image of Fluttershy missing these. Ryan?
What are wings?
Yeah, her wings.
Simplest answer.
Yeah, there you go. That's why it's at the top. It makes sense. Where to?
Let's go roll call for 200.
Roll call 200. The answer is COCO, POMMEL, GOODALL, and MARE. Forrest.
Who is Kathleen Wesluck?
Kathy Wiesluck is the right answer. Good. And also Spike. Where to?
Nightmare Night for 400.
For 400, the answer is completes. Nightmare Night, what a fright, give us something. Forrest?
What is good to bite?
Nope, sorry. Ryan?
What is sweet to bite?
Sweet to bite is it. Yeah, that's it. All right, where to, Ryan?
Roll call for 300.
For 300, the answer is Tree Hugger, Cheerily, and Princess Celestia. Forrest?
Who is Nicole Oliver?
Nicole Oliver is right. And we have a three-way tie, guys. Where would you like to go first?
Roll call for 500.
For 500, the answer is Limestone Pie, Marble Pie, and Maud Pie. Ryan?
Who is Ingrid Nilsson?
Ingrid Nilsson is the right answer. Good job for my little bits. We've got a game. Where would you like to go, Ryan?
Let's close off roll call.
All right, finishing it off with this clue. Sugar Belle, Twilight Sparkle's singing voice, and Sunset Shimmer. And that's Ryan.
Who is Rebecca Shoykat?
I'll take that. Soykit is the actual
She
pronunciation.
is Shoykat. I asked her.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wikipedia's
Wikipedia's wrong, ladies and gentlemen. As it happens sometimes. But yeah, I take it either way. Where would you like? Oh no, it is Shoykit. I have Shoykit written down here. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, I don't even know when I'm right anymore. All right. Ryan, where to?
Nightmare Night 100.
I'm still looking for that daily double. The answer is, in the first episode, we see the holiday celebrated. Pinkie is dressed as this, though perhaps it's a more fitting costume for Scootaloo. Forrest?
What is a chicken?
Yep, there you go. If I'd made it to opening ceremonies to get on stage, I would have pointed out that we had a nice Scootaloo cosplayer, one of the voice actors there. Where to, Forrest?
Fluttershy 400.
Fluttershy 400. Answer. Equestrian Alien. You got 1100. You trail Ryan by 800. How much would you like to risk?
Did you say that there was a maximum in this question?
No, you can bet it all if you want.
I bet 800.
800. All right, for 800 bits in the category all about Fluttershy, here's your clue. Any two of the anime series parodied by the cutouts Fluttershy made in Scaremaster.
Can anybody go?
No, this is just for Forrest. No help from the audience, please.
Scaremaster.
Worst comes to worst, just shout out a couple of series, you might be right.
Wait, I get a lot to say too.
Well, I want to.
What is Dragon Ball Z and Naruto?
You got one of them. Unfortunately, you didn't get the other. No. Dragon Ball Z is right. What are the other ones, audience?
Sailor Moon.
Ranma and half.
Ranma and half.
Utena,
Utena and Evangelion. Those were the 5 there. So sorry about that, Forrest. It cost you some money, but the round is not yet over. Where would you like to go?
Nightmare Night 500.
Nightmare Night at the bottom. The answer is, named after a Latin word meaning nightmare, this creature appears in Pony's bad dreams. Wow.
Tantabus.
Tantabus is the right answer, and you jumped to the already second time. 4 clues left. Where do you want to go?
Fluttershy for 500.
Fluttershy for 500. The answer is, in order to replace Big Macintosh in this singing group, Fluttershy convinces ZECORA to use Poison Joke to bring back her Flutterguy voice. Forrest.
What is
The
Ponytones?
Ponytones. There you go. You can catch back up here. Where would you like to go?
Nightmare Night 300.
Nightmare Night for 300. The answer is, are those peeled grapes or 1,000 slimy eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave? She'll never tell. Forrest?
Who is ZECORA?
Sorry. Bob?
Who is Granny Smith?
Granny Smith. Yep, that's right. Yeah, it didn't rhyme, so it wouldn't be ZECORA. All right, Bob, where to?
Nightmare Nights for 200.
Nightmare Night for 200. The answer is, Luna Eclipsed is the first episode where only 5 of the main 6 appear. Her scene was cut in the final edit. Bob.
Who is Rarity?
Rarity is right in first place. With 1 clue left in the category all about Fluttershy, and here's that clue. The punchline to discordant Fluttershy's joke. Hey Twilight, what's soaking wet and clueless? Forrest.
What is your face?
That's a good way to end the Jeopardy round. What a round it was. First and second place are just 100 bits apart. We have no idea how this game is going to end, but we do know what's coming next. It's called a commercial. Stay tuned for Double Jeopardy right after this.
Very.
Barn burner. Only 100 bits separate first and second place. Forrest, you'll pick first, but first let's find out what categories we're playing with. Let's set the board in motion. And here are the subjects. We have alliterative answers. Every correct response, every word in it will begin with the same letter. Dictionary definitions of foals. In that one, I will give you the literal dictionary definition of the name of a foal or filly. Just have to tell me who that is. There are fruits other than apples. Stories within the stories. Dungeons and Dragons and Ponies. And finally, let's talk about the comics. I have a feeling that's not the strongest suit of your panel, but we'll find out. Forrest, you are in third place, which means you get the first pick of the board. There are 2 daily doubles to find there. Where would you like to start?
Fruits other than apples 600.
Fruits other than apples for 600. The answer is, according to the mystery pack toys, this Earth Pony, a relative of Applejack's, has the first name of Mosley. That's the wrong music. Anyone in the audience know? Oh, you've been yelling it out. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Yell it out.
Bears.
It's Uncle Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Orange is Mosley. So there you go.
That's his name.
Yeah, it's Mosley, and only according to the toys. So it's a lot like that. Where are you going for?
Fruits other than apples 400.
For 400, the answer is, Dodge Junction's most prominent business features the cultivation and distribution of these fruits. Forrest?
What is cherries?
Cherries, yes, cherries, you believe. There you go. Where to?
Stories within the story 600.
Stories within the stories for 600. The answer is, Pegasus Pony, author of the books in Rainbow Dash's favorite series, who writes using this name. Forrest?
Who is AK Yearling?
AK Yearling is right, and you pulled in within 200 of the lead. Where would you like to go?
Fruits other than apples 200.
For 200, the answer is, Though in canon her name is Berry Shine, fans typically prefer calling this supposedly alcoholic pony by this name. Bob.
It was Berry Punch.
Berry Punch is right. All right, where to?
Dictionary definitions of foals for 400.
For 400, the answer is to entwine one thing with another, interlace something with something else, to interweave.
It was twist.
Bob? Yep, that's right. Wait for me to call on you. You can spell like someone. But yeah, that's the dictionary definition, even though it was misspelled, of the word twist. So where are you going, Bob?
Dictionary definition of foals for 200.
For 200, the answer is mollusks of the class Gastropoda, having a spirally coiled shell and a ventral muscular foot on which they slowly glide about. Ryan.
Who is snails?
Snails. That's the dictionary definition of snails. Good. Where to?
Let's go stories within the stories for 400.
For 400, the answer is the first 4 words spoken in the series, as narrated from a book that Twilight's reading. Forrest.
What is Once Upon a Time?
Once Upon a Time. Good. Where to?
Stories Within the Stories 200.
For 200, the answer is introducing a play about this holiday. Spike describes the setting as a time when ponies were torn apart by hatred. Bob.
What is heartwarming Eve?
That's what I wanted. You got it at the very end. Heartwarming Eve is good. Where to?
Alternative answers for 200.
Remember, every correct response will begin with the same, every word the same letter. The answer is, these Smeagol-sounding scoundrels kidnap Rarity in order to force her to find gems for them. Forrest?
What is Diamond Dog?
That's the alliteration there, or the D. Diamond Dogs. Good.
What is dictionary definitions of foals 600?
We get that at least once per show. That's okay. The answer is a contemptibly small or unimportant person, a twerp. Forrest.
What is dinky?
Sorry. Ryan or Bob? Don't shout it out this time. Yeah, you got it. But yeah.
Who is Pipsqueak?
Pipsqueak. Yeah, Pipsqueak. That's the dictionary definition of that. Where to, Forrest?
No. Alliterative answer is 400.
For 400, the answer is, though reluctant to originally share them, these are Cranky's middle and last names. Bob.
What is Cranky Doodle Donkey?
Doodle Donkey is the right answer. Good. First place still. Where to?
Dictionary definition of foals for 800.
For 800, the answer is a professional boxer weighing up to 126 pounds. Forrest.
What is featherweight?
Featherweight. Right. Good.
Dungeons and Dragons and Ponies 200.
Dungeons and Dragons and Ponies. Oh my. The answer is at the mention of this creature, one that's also found in D&D, Bon Bon gave away her secret identity to Lyra. Forrest.
What is bugbear?
Bugbear. Did you say bugbear? That's right. All right, where to?
Dungeons and Dragons and Ponies, oh my, 400.
The answer is, one of the outer planes in D&D shares its name with this location in My Little Pony, where ancient evil creatures are imprisoned. Ryan.
What is Tartarus?
Tartarus is good. What a game we've got. Where are you going?
Let's talk about the comics 200.
Oh, we're going there. All right, here we go. For 200, the answer is, a magic show gone wrong is the plot behind Manhattan Mysteries. She makes the Oslerheimer diamond disappear, but can't bring it back. Ryan.
Who is Trixie?
Otherwise known as the Great
and Powerful.
Yes, good.
Also known as West Pony. Let's talk about the comics 400.
For 400, the answer is, the very first issue of the Friendship and Magic comics focused on the return of this villain. Ryan.
Who is Chrysalis?
Queen Chrysalis, right. Again, the misspelling. That's 2 for me for this show. Hey, you're 100 out of first place now, Ryan. Where to?
Let's talk about the comics 600.
For 600, the answer is, in 2014, a monthly side series with this name began, taking more of a buddy comedy approach to the NLP universe. Ryan again.
What is Friends Forever?
Friends Forever is good, and now you are in first place.
Honestly, I have no idea why
Where would you like to go?
Dictionary definitions of foals for 1,000.
Finishing it off with this clue. Any of several subterranean, edible, Asomycetes fungi of the genus tuber. Don't shout it out, audience. Raise your hand if you know. Yes? That's a truffle.
Truffle shuffle.
Whose canon name is he's both canon as truffle and truffle shuffle. Both are canon.
That was a fan name.
Yeah, no, well, it started as a fan name. Now it's canon-ish. So there you go. All right, that's it for the dictionary definitions. Ryan, where to?
A litter of answers for 600.
For 600, the answer is an annual event where female siblings compete against each other in various contests. Ryan.
What is the Sisterhood Social?
Sisterhood Social is the alliteration we wanted there. Good. Starting to pull away.
A litter of answers for 800.
For 800, the answer is the most famous pop singer in all of Equestria, and also one of Applejack's dearest childhood friends. Forrest.
Who is Countess Coloratura?
This is the right answer, and now you jump back into second place. Where would you like to go?
Fruits other than apples, 800.
For 800, the answer is a pony with these fruits on her flank haggles with Pinkie Pie in putting your hoof down. Again, don't shout it out, audience, but go ahead.
Tomatoes?
Tomatoes are fruits? Yeah, sure. Why not? There you go. Where to, Forrest?
A litter of answers, 1,000.
For 1,000, answer. Equestria Daily Double. You trail by 700, Forrest. What's your wager on a litter of answers?
1,000.
For 1,000 bits in the category of alliterative answers, here is your clue. The first 3 words in the name of what Pinkie Pie dubs the mmm. They don't have to be in order.
Don't have to be?
Nope. Just make sure to phrase it in the form of a question.
What is mascarpone, meringue,
Few more seconds. Sorry about that. You got the 2 of them. What's the third?
Marzipan.
Marzipan is the third. So almost got there. All right. Worthily done. There's still another daily double up there somewhere for us. You still have the board.
fruits other than apples, 1,000.
All right. Finishing it off with this clue. A yellow unicorn background pony with 3 cut diamonds as her cutie mark has this unusual fruit-themed name. All right. Oh, we got people who know. I'm going to go to the back corner.
Is it lemony zest?
It's not lemon zest.
Amethyst star?
It's not amethyst star.
It's lemon heights.
It's not.
Is it limestone?
We're on the wrong fruit altogether. No, correct response. And I don't even know how they get them in Equestria because the fruit isn't exactly designed for hooves. Banana fluff.
Really?
Banana fluff. And it's a canon name. So there you go. Banana fluff. We know that there are bananas because of Slice of Life. We know there are bananas. Yeah.
I'm guessing it must be only unicorns can eat the peel the bananas.
Probably, yeah. Magic. There you go. Or or Pinkie Pie can do it because Pinkie Pie. So there you go.
Well, she has a little fingers.
Yeah, they can grip things with those, so
You can play a chunilla.
All right. Before things go under control, we'll talk about physics and the My Little Pony Universe Forest. You still have the board. There's still a daily double up there somewhere. Where would you like to go?
I rise from the ashes or I crash and burn. Dungeons and Dragons and Ponies Online for 1,000.
For 1,000. All right. The answer is, for this year's Friendship Day, Hasbro released a charity shirt with the main 6 as D&D characters and this tagline. Anybody own that shirt? You do. What does it say?
it is friendship and magic is how we roll.
Friendship and magic is how we roll. Yeah, good job. All right, that's why it's at the bottom, gang. Just 6 clues left. Forrest, where to?
Stories within the stories, 1,000.
For 1,000, the answer is Snowfall Frost is the main character in a holiday episode parodying this classic novella. Forrest.
What is a Christmas Carol?
That's right, and you're back into second place with 5 clues left.
Stories within the stories, 800.
We're finishing it off with this clue. This super villain from MARETROPOLIS is the arch nemesis of the Power Ponies team. Forrest.
Who is Mad Main?
No. Ryan?
Who is the maniac?
Maniac. Yep, that is right. And the board swung quite a bit on that one. Ryan, where to?
Dungeons and Dragons and Ponies 600.
For 600. The answer is, instead of D&D, Spike and Big Macintosh love to play O and O, which stands for this. Forrest.
What is ogres and oubliettes?
The Ogres and Oubliettes is right. You got your money back. Where to?
D&D and P for 800.
All right. That sounds like something entirely different. Regardless, the answer is, one of the earliest D&D monsters appears in Some Pony to Watch Over Me. Apple Bloom encounters it in the Flame Geyser Swamp. Forrest.
What is chimera?
Chimera is right. 2 clues left. One of them is a daily double.
Talk about the Comet 800.
Hey, guess what? The difference between you and Ryan is 900. How much do you want to risk on your knowledge of the comics?
1,000.
Okay, we can do that. All right, first place if you're right, tied for second if you're wrong. Here is your clue. Ponyville Ciderfest guest Jen Blake created the art for the May 2015 comic featuring these 2 spoiled brats. You don't have to buzz in.
Oh, who are Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon?
And you have the lead by 100 bits. Oh, what a final Jeopardy this is going to be, but we've got one clue before we get there, and here it comes. Let's talk about the comics for 1,000 bits. The answer is, a 2015 comic reveals Cheerilee has a twin sister, Cherry Blossom, who participates in this sport. Ryan.
What is wrestling?
Yes, the right answer. Yes. Look at these scores. Everyone is still in the game. If Ryan and Forrest blow the entire amount, Bob, you could sneak right in and win the game. But it's all going to depend on Final Jeopardy. And here is the category. Generation 1. Find out about this, so stay tuned, YouTube audience. Thanks guys for sticking around to the very end. What a match we had, eh? There's another game show coming up over in Main Events at 5 o'clock. Hopefully I'll see you there. But in the meantime, some unfinished business. Again, all 3 players are well in this, depending on their wagers, on their knowledge on Generation 1. To reveal the clue, you have 30 seconds in which to write down your response. Please make sure it is in the form of a question. Audience, feel free to hum along with the song everybody knows, but please do not yell out any answers. You're going to see it small first. Listen to me carefully, and then you're going to see it big. Here's the clue. This was the earliest released My Little Pony toy who shares her full name with a main character in the current show. Best of luck. At the start of Final Jeopardy, let me see your response. Who is Butterscotch? Sorry, not a main character in the current series, so that's going to cost you how much? 1,200 bits, which brings your final total down to 2,000 bits. Forrest, we now go to you. You were in second place. Your response, what is Applejack? That is the right answer.
Is there a space there?
And let's see your wager. 5,002. Oh, wow. All right, so it all comes down to this. Ryan, you were in first place. Let's see your response.
Who is
Applejack is right. It's all on the wagering. And you wagered 300, which situation, we have not yet negotiated prizes for this, but whatever prizes I do negotiate for us, you're the grand prize winner, and that's the prize that you will receive. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to wind up being admission to a con somewhere, so there you go. Ryan, second place for you. Again, once I figure out prizes, you'll get second place prize. And Bob, I can tell you, I at least know at the very worst what your prize is going to be. The person who is making the custom jerseys in the vendor room is giving gift certificates away to me for as soon as I can actually get in there and talk to him. So at the very least, you'll be getting, I think it's going to be a $10 or $15 gift certificate to have a custom jersey made, or pick up one of their already existing things at the booth there. So there you go. And we'll edit in the actual name of the vendor, because I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it's the jersey guy. Are you in the audience? Probably not, because you probably are selling things. So, and again, congratulations to all 3 players. I assume you're here all weekend.
Oh yeah.
Just keep flagging me down, and I'm actually on your cards. If you would, if you don't mind, put down either some way to contact you. It can be your Twitter. It can be, because I'll have access to all of those things. Twitter, Facebook, however you want to do that, so that I can contact you, let you know where your prizes are, and how you can get them while we're at the show. So, some of those phone too, but I'm not just going to ask another person for the phone number. So there you go.
So I can just give you like.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
isn't my cell
Do
phone,
that.
so I don't know the number. I'll put down my email.
Okay, that works too. So anyway, that was Jeopardy. Thanks you guys so much. The next game show is in main events at 5 o'clock. It's called Face Off. It's a visual quiz game, and I hope to see you guys there. But in the meantime, my name is Grego. See you at the next one. Bye for now.